وصحبه ومن والاه. My fellow Muslims, Alhamdulillah, tonight marks the sixth night or seventh night, everyone? Seventh night, Alhamdulillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this month of Ramadan, and we are blessed tonight with the first Jumu'ah of this Ramadan. Jumu'ah begins after Salatul Maghrib, and Alhamdulillah, here we are, blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a blessing in a blessing. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to multiply His blessings on us all. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. The Huffaz today are going to begin from halfway in the 8th juz to 3/4 into the 9th juz tonight. And inshallah, after tomorrow's recitation, they would have completed 10 full juz. After that, inshallah, they will continue 1 juz each night until the end of the Quran. May Allah allow us to witness the Khatm al-Quran. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Tonight we're going to focus on the 8th juz of the Quran, which consists of the end portion of Surah An'am and then moving on to Surah A'raf. My fellow Muslims, aspirations and desires are good things to have. A person aspires to be more healthy. A person desires to lose weight. A person wishes that they could commit to something and study, which is great. These are great aspirations and desires to have. However, the one thing they require from us is commitment. As much as a person desires to be healthy, if they don't commit themselves to the regiment of becoming healthy, then they won't become healthy. So commitment is something that Allah wants from us all. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in one verse, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Qul, say, O Muhammad, everyone, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, innani hadani Rabbi ila siratim mustaqim dinan qiyaman millata Ibrahim hanifa wa ma kana minal mushrikeen qul inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alameen. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is being commanded to say these words, verily I have been guided. Who's guided me? My Lord has guided me. Inna is verily, ni means myself, verily I, hadani, Rabbi, my Lord has guided me, ila siratim mustaqim, to the straight path, dinan qiyamam, an upright religion, millata Ibrahim hanifa, that follows the path of Ibrahim alayhi salam wholeheartedly. Then he is commanded once again, Qul, say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, inna salati, verily my worship, wa nusuki, my sacrifices, wa mahyaya, my life, wa mamati, and my death, lillahi rabbil alameen, is for Allah, the Lord of the world. Subhanallah. Commitment is being asked by our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's being asked that he articulates his commitment to his Allah. We as the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam need to articulate that same commitment, and we have to then commit to what it is that we articulate our commitment towards. What can be a better month than this month of Ramadan? My fellow Muslims, these are opportunities that you only know you have when you have it, and you long for it when you don't. The years we had without Ramadan like this were years of confusion and emptiness. Recall the time when you were standing with your children and spouse at home and leading Taraweeh to the best of your ability, where you were confined to that small space where there was no one around you except for those who are in your house, or if there was no one in your house, then it was you yourself alone. Allah has given us these opportunities, my fellow Muslims. Allah wants us to succeed. Allah does not want His creation to fail. And thus Allah has granted us such opportunities like Ramadan, where we can not only commit to Allah, but we can grow and succeed through our commitment to fulfill those aspirations and desires that we hold. May Allah make us committed to Him. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. In Surah Araf, a verse that stands out is وَالْوَزْنُ يَوْمَئِذٍ الْحَقِّ. My fellow Muslims, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ lived in a time where oppression and tyranny knew no bounds, where wickedness, barbaric acts were the norm of society. People killed and didn't care. Everything was wrong, considered right. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ longed for the people to understand what is right and what is wrong. What is their purpose and objective of existence? And that is why he would retreat to the mountain, to the cave of Hira, contemplating, reflecting, meditating, praying to Allah for an answer. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him the answer, not just for his people, but for the whole of humanity, humankind and jinnkind till the final day, he didn't try to right the wrongs. He didn't try to correct the ways of the people. Rather, he presented a way that showed what a correct way of life is. He demonstrated Islam and allowed that to be the change for people to adopt. And what am I trying to say here? Our world again is full of oppression and tyranny and so much wrong. Wrong is an understatement. There's just so much happening. As Muslims, many ask, what is my duty and obligation? What do I need to do? You do what you're able to do without letting go of what you're supposed to do. You do what you're able to do without letting go of what you're supposed to do. Rasulullah ﷺ was told very clear, your job is to convey the message. وَعَلَيْنَا الْحِسَابِ. And it's on us, Allah is saying, to take them and hold them to account. Fellow Muslims, we cannot utilize Allah's gift of time in life trying to change others and their ways, trying to call out others and their actions, because that was not the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Please hear me on this. It's a very sensitive topic because now these issues and matters are emotionally driven in our society and within our ummah. There was wrong happening blatantly before the eyes of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. إِنَّمَا عَلَيْكَ الْبَلَاغُ وَعَلَيْنَا الْحِسَابِ. Spread the message. Focus. This is the job. Spread the message. Let people hear the message. Let them understand the message. Let them adopt the message. Create an environment where people are living that message. Allow that to become the vibe in a world of darkness. Let it become the light amidst all the darkness that's around them. وَالْوَزْنُ يَوْمَئِذٍ الْحَقِّ. There's one thing as a believer we have to always remember, my fellow Muslims, is that in this world there will never be perfection. In this world there will never be a resolution for all the matters and predicaments that we see. This is a reality. It's the way Allah has designed this world. Allah is not imposing His will on this earth to ensure everything is straight and upright. He has left that to us as humankind. He has entrusted this earth to us. Do as you wish, do as you please, do as you've been commanded, or do as you think or you desire. وَالْوَزْنُ يَوْمَئِذٍ الْحَقِّ. Tomorrow that will be weighed in the scales of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. True justice is tomorrow. When something pains you from what you see happening in a world, stand before Allah and cry like our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam did. Wallahi, the cries of tears before Allah will receive more traction than your screams in protest. Again, I'm sorry I'm saying this. I'm sorry I'm saying this, but my fellow Muslims, we cannot get from the world if we don't get Allah. Allah knows what's happening. Allah knew what was going to happen. This is the test for this world. But by Allah, no one is getting away tomorrow. No one is getting away tomorrow. No one's going to sneak out of the back entrance or the emergency exit and try to make their way to paradise. Tomorrow, every single person will be held to account for his or her actions, for what they did on this earth, good or bad. Allah will hold them, and by Allah, everything will come to witness against them or for them. You do good. Today you are sitting here in the house of Allah. Wallahi, tomorrow this earth you're sitting on will testify before Allah that you are praying tonight. But if you are to do wrong somewhere, the trees and the leaf on the tree and the twigs and the branches and the insects will rise against us and testify against us. No one is getting away tomorrow. And that is why, my fellow Muslims, in Surah Araf, the story that we should reflect on tonight is the story of the people stuck in the middle. And inshallah, I want to speak about this at another time. But there are people that Allah describes on the day of judgment who will be stuck in the middle. What does this mean? There will be people who have gone on to paradise and they have reached their dwelling places and they're enjoying the comforts of the heaven that they made on this earth. And there will be people who are now destined and doomed to hellfire because of what they did on this earth. But there will be a group of people stuck in the middle. And they will look up and see the people of heaven and they will recognize them. They will look down at hell and they'll see people that they recognize. And they're praying to Allah, oh Allah, don't make us go that way. It's a very long story. The people of hellfire taunt them, what good did your belief in Allah do for you? You're stuck today. And Allah will then respond. Are these the people saying that Allah's mercy will not reach you? Udkhulul Jannah, go into paradise. Go into paradise. And now the people of hell will witness that the people who are stuck in the middle, because of them speaking the way they spoke, they have now been admitted into paradise. And then the people of hell will call out to the people of heaven, "An afidu alayna min al-ma aw mimma razaqakum Allah." Could you send down some water? Could you send down some food? Because we're starving here. We're thirsty. It's hot. قال إن الله حرمهما على الكافرين. Allah has made it haram on you. The point of this story, inshallah, later I will elaborate in the last 10 nights. But I want to explain something here, my fellow Muslims. The people who are stuck in the middle recognize people in heaven just as they recognize people in the hellfire. The people we surround ourselves with are part and parcel of determining our fate tomorrow. A person is on the religion of their friend. Said who? The Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-mar'u ala dini khalili. A man is on the religion of their friend. Look at one thing. Just think about this. MashaAllah, everyone's coming every night, spending an hour or two, praying next to people they don't know. The one thing we all have in common, and correct me if I'm wrong here, is that we get up from here after we're done and we go home with peace. Yes or no? Yes or no? Imagine the effect of this friendship tomorrow. Imagine the effect of this brotherhood and sisterhood tomorrow. This is what we want tomorrow. My fellow Muslims, let's not be stuck tomorrow. Let us be in paradise tomorrow, inshallah. Let us be with those who we were in this world, in paradise with them tomorrow. May Allah allow us to be amongst good people and to be a good person with the people who are with us. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to establish good relationships that last beyond this mortal world. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Salatul Isha.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا